set your mind. Live your life without limits. No more wasting time. Don't forget.
Hey, family, it's your girl, Shannon Jackson, the people's nurse from Living Your Life Without Limits. Listen, I am in Bellflower, California at the new hottest comedy club down. And I want to say that with emphasis. And it is the Stand Up Comedy Club. And I have the owner, one of the owners of the club here to talk about it. None other than Mr. John. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Shannon. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for having us. And first of all, I love your club.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love comedy. And I mean, prior to coming here and meeting you and coming to the club, I was hauling out to Ontario, and I've said this to you off air. And I found my new comedy home. I love it.
Thank you.
I love the service. I love the layout. I just love what you did. What inspired you to bring your vision here to Bellflower?
That's a good question. I published a comedy magazine for about 8 years, and we were very fortunate to have a lot of A-list comedians like Tiffany Haddish on our cover. And then this opportunity arose when we saw this building that wasn't being utilized. It was half the year it was dark. And we said, the one thing about California and LA, SoCal, there's a lot of comedy clubs, but there's not a lot of any premium comedy clubs.
I agree.
There's rooms with a stage, but is it a real club? And so we felt there was a need, and we wanted to bring it to SoCal in a city that's never had entertainment. That's another challenge.
Yes.
All to itself.
Yeah.
But we felt like the timing was right, the venue was right, and we wanted to just give the people something they've never seen before, change the landscape of what comedy was meant to be seen and heard. You know what I mean? Premium.
I do.
And that's what we want.
And that's what I love about it. I feel it is a bar above others. And I've been to a lot of different venues. I'm from California.
Right.
I've been to the different places, the hole in the wall comedy places, to some of the ones considered premium. And you have really raised the bar.
Thank
love it
you.
here. I love it here. And it's just been open about 6 months, 7 months?
6 months. COVID's definitely been a little pain in the butt, but it doesn't stop progress.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to make sure, actually, COVID kind of helped because it gave us time to fine tune certain things in the club that we wouldn't have time to do if COVID wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
So having the families of some of these legendary comics give us their blessing and do the ribbon cutting in the booths. And we gave homage and tribute to the legends of comedy in the club and their families dedicated stuff in the club. So that adds it a little, it makes it more of like a hard rock of comedy.
Yes. I actually had that feel when I first came, when we had our initial meeting. I felt like a hard rock vibe in here. I thought it was great. I just love it.
We just wanted to bring a premium experience, like your brand is a premium brand.
Yes.
And we feel like we align ourselves together on the same journey because we just believe in giving the people the ultimate comedy experience.
And today at the LYLWL Valentine's Day Comedy Bash was a sold out show.
Sold out.
Wonderful show. I mean, every comedian killed it. And I mean, Larry put together a great lineup. But talk to us when it's not a special like this. What are the days that people can come out and just enjoy comedy on a regular basis?
Right. So we have shows. Our Friday, Saturday shows are our house shows.
Okay.
We do have promoted shows on Thursdays, Wednesdays, Sundays. We're trying to put a diverse show lineup together.
Okay.
But Friday, Saturday are our shows.
Okay.
They are very diverse, and we get a lot of A-list comics that want to perform at our showcases.
Yes.
And so we're hoping that this will be a workout room for some of the larger comics in LA.
Yes.
That want to maybe try out material for their tour, try out some material on an area that maybe has never had comedy before. So that's kind of what we're hoping for, that this turns into kind of a special room for comics to try material out. And I got to give a lot of credit to my wife because without her, a lot of this wouldn't have happened.
She's amazing.
She, my wife and I are branding designers. We designed the club ourselves, and a lot of the things that you see now are because of my wife. And Scarlett really gets a lot of, props for this. because she kind of steered the boat in the right direction, which women
I love
normally do.
I love her. She's
So,
amazing. I've been working with
Thank
her.
you. Thank
And
you.
definitely Living Your Life Without Limits is looking to do more here. I'm sold. I'm hooked.
Thank you.
I really am. But you also have some great acts coming up. You want to tell some of the viewers?
Yeah.
We have over
I thank
12,000
you for that.
subscribers,
So
and so that they can know what's coming to
Yeah.
coming to Bellflower.
Coming to Bellflower.
Yes.
You know, Bellflower is going to be the new entertainment, San Gabriel Valley kind of hotspot.
Yes.
Where, free parking all around you.
Yes.
You don't
Yes.
have to worry about paying valet
Yes.
or parking miles away. So we have a friendly venue to parking. That's number one. We're right off the 91 and the 605 freeway.
Love it.
So now you have 2 access points
Yes.
without driving inland for a great distance. So that's 2. And number 3, the city gets it. This city loves comedy. They want to nurture it and mentor it and get it going. So next week we have Momo Rodriguez on Friday night, 2 shows. He's the writer for George Lopez. He's on the TV show Mayans on FX. He's doing 2 shows. We also have Rudy Moreno bringing a Latino show on Thursday. We also have Brad Garrett,
Yep.
who is coming June 18th. He's
I
bringing
hear
an
it's-
all-star lineup with him. We have Craig Shoemaker on March 5th. The Love Masters coming in, doing a show. And then we're working on some other names, big names coming to the venue. I'm not at liberty to say yet, but follow us on social, on our website, the Stand Up Comedy Club, for upcoming events, and stay on top of that. But with your help as well,
Yes.
and your exposure, and we're hoping that this will be a magnet to bring great comics for great shows.
I see it. I already see it, and I'm excited. I want to support it, and I just love the venue. I love just the whole theme and the flavor and the style of the place. So thank you for bringing something to the South Side.
Yeah, the 562 is now represented.
I'm telling you, hello. My telephone number starts with area code 562 because oftentimes we have to commute. And
Right.
it's great to have something on this side in a safe area, clean, and just be able to enjoy grown folks' entertainment. So I love it. Thank you so much,
you're
John.
very welcome. I thank you.
It was a pleasure being here today with you and your team. Everyone was so professional, and your wife, I just adore her to death.
you.
I've texted her many times and called her, and she's been so responsive. Both of you have, and I look forward to just doing great things in the future.
Thank you, Shannon. I
Thank
appreciate
you again.
it. Thank you.
All right, big shout out, guys. We're going to check them out. We're going to put all their social media links up, and this is not going to be our last time. Thank you again, John.
Thank you.